Hello and welcome to today's Almost Daily Devotion. We are in the Gospel according to Matthew. We're going to start with the 13th verse. It goes like this. You are the salt of the earth. But if salt loses its saltiness, how will it become salty again? It's good for nothing except to be thrown away and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city on top of a hill can't be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a basket. Instead, they put it on top of a lampstand, and it shines on all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before people so they can see the good things you do and praise your Father who is in heaven. Now, I don't know if you are, like me, a fan of cooking shows on television. My husband and I watch pretty much all of them. MasterChef, Top Chef, Iron Chef. They all have chef in the title. Chef's Table, Best British Menu, Great British Bake Off, all of them. And we like it. It's soothing. It's sort of just a relaxing experience to watch other people cook. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be so much in real life, but it's just an easy thing that we don't have to, like mentally invest ourselves in, because at the end of the day, we're tired. Our brains are tired. And so we watch a lot of cooking shows. And one thing that they say over and over again, over and over and over and over again, is there's not enough salt in your food. Now, they say it in lots of different ways. They might say it lacks flavor, or it's kind of bland, or whatever. They have all these euphemisms for just put some salt on it, bud. Even on the baking show, even on a show where they're making sweets, they're always banging on about salt and how it just needed a little bit of salt and there was too much sugar or too much something else. Salt, it turns out, is the most important thing in the world. And until recently, when they started going into this pink salt and blue salt and Himalayan salt trend, you weren't supposed to see the salt. If you see the salt, that means the chef put it on too late. It's supposed to be something added into the process all throughout the cooking. Yeah, put it on top of the steak before you grill it. You put it on top of the vegetables before you bake them. You put it in the pan with the onions when you saute them. It goes in with the flour and the sugar and the yeast when you make dough. It's supposed to be invisible and not draw attention to itself. It's a fine line, because if you have too much salt, then the dish is all about salt. And so we have to remember that the things that we do in our lives, the things that make the biggest impact, the miracles of God that we cause to happen by our presence and our attention and our awareness, those things are meant to be invisible. Now, they may be invisible to other people. Anonymous gifts are good. You shouldn't draw attention to yourself and point it out and be like, look how nice I'm being to this dude. But sometimes our saltiness is invisible to ourselves. We aren't even aware that we're doing it. That just by being present, by being open and honest, by being a personality that people can trust, a calmness, a steady hand on the till, that just those little things are us being salt. And I guess you could be pink Himalayan salt and you can draw attention to yourself. Look at me, I'm pink and I'm laying on top of your steak. I guess you can do that, but that doesn't seem to be the model that Jesus lays out for us in this place. Jesus reminds us to maintain our saltiness, to continue to sprinkle ourselves over the food of life. Jesus reminds us that when we do that, we maintain our flavor. That our job is to work into these situations, to be in the midst of those situations, to be so ingrained in the depths of care and compassion for another that it may be even invisible to ourselves, the good deeds that we're doing. I'm skeptical of people whose good deeds we know too much about, who make a big spectacle about what they're doing and how nice they are and their charity and all the things that they give people. It seems pretty clear to me that Jesus modeled a humble, warm, open heart, one that is invisible, except to the person who receives the help. And so, be some salt. It's probably not enough. There's probably never enough. And that's what God is asking you to do.